Hi guys, I just wanted to unbox one of our Protection Pro bundles and just get it set up and show you guys how to use it and what it's all about. So in the box you've got everything that you need to get going. So I'm going to get everything out and then we'll go from there. So inside the box we have the machine, power brick, packet of 25 Omni film, the blades and cables, the installation mat, then we have the component box. The component box has the installation mat, some tweezers, a selection of squeegees, a couple more adapters and cables which to be honest aren't really required, a cleaning cloth and the installation gel. The first thing you need to do is install the blades into the machine. So you can see on the blade assembly, you've got a scale from 0 to 10. The application will tell you what size would be best for your film, but generally you can stick it on around 4 and just leave it on that for all film time. So you can see here, it's indicating the red line, it's just above the 4. Once that's applied, put it into the machine, click it into place, and you're good. So once you've unboxed everything, you need to get the machine turned on. You need to download the app from the App Store. That's on Android and iOS. So you just type in Protection Pro, download the app. It's going to ask you for a store ID. So this will be emailed to you. You can just scan the QR code and you're ready to go. So we've got this iPhone XS. So we're going to get a film put on there. So the first time using the machine, once you've got your blade in, you need to get it turned on, hit the Bluetooth button and you're ready to go. So on the app, iPhone XS. And you'll get loads of options, fronts, backs, logo cuts, case friendly. It's the most popular at the top. You can favourite your favourite ones. So we're going to go over a front. So this is going to cut the whole film and it's going to leave the small holes at the top. So generally a case friendly will cut around the notch and it'll be slightly embedded around the sides. But this one's going to be a full front because in this case we're not going to be using a case with it. So once we're happy with that cut, we'll press OK. We'll use the film, which is already scanned actually just by hovering over it. So it's scanned this QR code from that distance already. So that's ready to cut. So to get the film ready to cut, we need to place it on the alignment tray, barcode facing down. We line up the rail with this here, input the tray, and hit cut. Eject the tray and that's made the cut now. So the next step we need to do is remove the small bits for the cameras. So you get these nice tweezers supplied. The way that I do it is I just poke them out. If you prefer not to do this, the case friendly versions, well there is cuts where you don't have to cut the individual holes, so you can avoid doing this if you want to, but it is only a couple of minute job. Okay, so they're removed. We can remove the excess film now. Now we're just left with the phone template on here. So the first thing we've got to do is clean the phone. So with the install gel, we'll just give it a quick wipe over. Unlike tempered glass, you don't have to make sure that it's super spotless. A speck of dirt isn't going to be a problem because it washes away. You can also apply Protection Pro, lift it up, remove any dirt and put it back down as well. It's the great thing with Protection Pro, because it's a wet installation, you're never going to waste the film. So next step is just to squirt on the screen and your hand as well. Then we can get the film up. So inside of the film, give that a squirt, and once it's wet you can handle it as much as you want. You can handle the phone. You can really slide this film around to get it perfectly aligned. So I can perfectly align these holes up here, the sides, make sure it's square, and I'm happy with that. So install gel goes over the top of the film to give it a nice smooth surface. Then we use the squeegee. Some people do this slightly differently. My preference is to put a cloth over and use the squeegee to run up the phone and back down. You shouldn't get any trapped air in Protection Pro because it's a wet installation. You will get a slight misting effect of the liquid underneath the protector. That's completely normal and it goes away in about 20 minutes, half an hour, or quicker if you use a heat gun on it. So if you do get any little bits of water under there, you can use these soft squeegees just to get that out. On the backs as well, it's handy for the rear cuts to be able to get around this area here. So now that's fully installed, just need to give it all a quick wipe down. And that's done. So now we're going to move on to the back to show you how you can install a rear protector as well. So now we're going to put the back film on. We're going to put the exact same film, but we do have other films available. So we've got the matte film, which looks great and keeps the same feel of the phone. We've also got the infinity range, which is sparklies and all sorts of custom stuff on there. So again, we're going to go for iPhone XS. And we're going to go for a back. Now the logo cuts look great if it's a fancy film. Because it's going to be a gloss film, I'm just going to do a full back on it. So it's just going to be without logo on there. So that's the one I'm choosing. I'll scan the film and I'm ready to go. So we'll remove the layer of the previous film we've just cut. Tray. So if you are doing this in a shop environment, you can save some money by using one of these medium films. You can then do what they call a combo cut, so that's the front and the back on one sheet. So we have got just one bit to remove here, which is for the camera. They do give you on here, I'm not sure if it comes up on camera, the actual protector for the camera lens, so we can put that on afterwards as well, so it's fully protected. I'll remove the excess film. So these ones are a little bit difficult because you can't use the squeegee because it's so small. So the best way to deal with these is just to apply a little bit of pressure, just really gently do it. Then I'll just let that dry by itself for a little bit before it goes back to the customer. So I wanted to demonstrate this as well. So on this screen protector installation I did, there is a slight bit of dust under here that I must have missed when I cleaned it, which is quite common. So I just wanted to show how easy it is to resolve with Protection Pro. So I'm just going to peel it from the side. It's only just been installed, so it's not too bad to get up. Should be able to feel the dust. Just wipe it away. and that's gone now. Again, you'll be able to see where I lifted it up to. It takes about 20 minutes for that water residue to disappear, and then it's crystal clear.